The other thing I wanted to ask you is, you know, you come across people all the time that have different opinions. The knowledge that you've got and the ideas that you have and the information that you share is quite confronting for some people. How important is it to have a diversity of views in the room, and how important is it to bring those diversity of minds together through discussion?
I think we always need diversity because we need different opinions. You know, where would we be if Hitler was right? You know, we needed diversity of opinion around it. Unfortunately, in Germany, we did have that diversity of opinion, and we had it in the world. You know, if we put all our eggs in the one basket politically, it'd be a dangerous thing. We do have to have diversity. We have to be prepared to be opposed by people, but we do have to expect that opposition will be civil. That is what a civilization is. The word civil, that we behave towards each other in a civil fashion. We put up with disagreement and we counter it in a civil way, not by shouting and screaming and violence, but by putting forward another argument. And you know, I'm trying to remind myself to make sure that I mention the roast lamb that you cooked last night, that was fed on saltbush, and how beautiful that was. But everything we do has to be civil, has to be polite, and you know, I'm talking to young Aboriginal people every day of my life, and you know, I'm saying, you know, don't put your dukes up. You know, don't raise your voice when you're in trouble. Drop the level of your voice. Drop your hands. You know, act in a civil way, because that's what your great grandmothers and grandfathers did. It was a civil society, and not without argument, not without fighting, not without violence, but it was still a civil society, and that's what we should do. We should call out violence wherever we see it, for whatever cause, and not glamorise it for, you know, some benefit to usually men. We need to eradicate unnecessary violence out of our communities, and, you know, replace it with corny words like love.
Love's a good word. I like the words that you use. Love. I'm going to use the word respect, and you know, that gratefulness. And I think there's a need for more of that in this world, definitely. And it does make a difference to your day. So to be able to wake up and be grateful to be on the planet.